तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः. We saw yesterday Sri Ramakrishna describing the natures of sattvic people, rajasic people and tamasic people, how their characteristics, nature, actions, feelings we saw. Similarly, bhakti, devotion has its sattva. A devotee who possesses it meditates on God in absolute secret, perhaps inside his mosquito net. Others think he is asleep. Since he is late in getting up, they think perhaps he has not slept well during night. His love for the body goes only as far as appeasing his hunger, and that only by means of rice and simple greens. There is no elaborate arrangement about his meals, no luxury in clothes, and no display of furniture. Besides, such a devotee never flatters anybody for money. So, Sri Ramakrishna is explaining, just like in worldly sense, there are such sattvic people, rajasic people and tamasic people. In bhakti also, there is sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. In the universe, with three natures, three characteristics, three factors, whole the universe is made up of. One is cognition. I am able to see and understand. I have senses. This cognition aspect, to know, to perceive, to understand. Mind, intellect, senses, the perception senses, not organs of action, organs of perception. These three, mind, intellect and senses, recognize cognition. I understand things through these three instruments: mind, intellect and senses. Now, this aspect in the universe, a jiva is there, living organism is there, is able to perceive, and every object is going to reveal itself. If it doesn't reveal, I can't see. If I don't have sense of perception, I can't perceive. So it must reveal, I must perceive. This happens. This aspect of nature is called sattva. In sattva there is light and understanding. There is no darkness. Next is, there are movements are there. Everything is constantly moving. If you go to atomic level, you will see the tremendous movements of the electrons. Every electron, since the creation till the creation ends, the electrons keep running, non-stop, to say that I am alive, I am there, I am there. Every atom is telling, making that particular object, suppose iron is there, number of electrons, every atom is moving with number of electrons. And it continues from creation to the dissolution state. Means how much of activity is there. Solar system is one gross level, that's all. But every atom in the whole creation, be it air or anything else, you will see it is in motion. So, if there is action, movement, and it is called Rajas. Rajas is movement, Sattva is cognition, and there is matter. Tamas. So tamas doesn't end with matter. Any characteristics that is materialistic is always considered as tamas. Excessive anger, like a lightning and thunder, he jumps about. Then we say he is tamasic. Lust, greed, over greed. I want still, I want still, I want still. Who says I want still is still a beggar. He may be having billions and millions of rupees, but if he still wants, then he is still a beggar. So there is no end. This excessive greed and things are projections of tamas, because ignorance is covering, darkness is there. One who has wisdom, he never wants anything. It is he who is manifesting as all objects, Atma Jnana. So here we see Sattva. Same way there is Sattva Raja Tama with respect to bhakti also. So a devotee endowed with, he silently sits and meditates on God somewhere. And when he has to be with people, he is externally with open eyes, he is looking at all people, and inside he is in meditation. He is clearly visualizing the presence of God in his heart. He is just with open eyes, he is meditating in the heart, he is looking at the form of the Lord. His eyes are here, they are blind vision. He is not perceiving anything, it is blind vision. Inside it is, he is seeing the divine. Many times we keep the eyes open, but anybody comes and goes will not recognize if my mind is engaged somewhere. So this act is meditating within. People are talking, telling something, now and then he is answering also. But inside he is in constant communion with God. He is communicating with God. He is in communion with God. But externally his example Sri Ramakrishna gives is like a bird sitting on its egg for hatching. It's looking all round, but his whole attention is on the egg on which she is sitting. His look is blank look. So he is meditating in silence, in secret, in open also. He is sitting with open eyes, and we used to see this scene many a times in the night class in Chennai Math. When we were in Chennai Math, we had a fine group of brahmacharis and sadhus. Night class will be there. In the night class, they will be sitting with open eyes. Wherever it is to be absorbed, they immediately come out and grasp. Once the grasping is over, they again, same open eyes is there, they have turned inward and holding on to the divine. Because explanation and repeating again and again, they don't want. They have caught the essence, what the scriptures say. Now discussion is going on, he is not interested. Swamiji is going to explain, what is there in that? I've caught the essence, let me turn inward and hold. That moment of life is gone. Miss that. If any moment of my life should not go in vain, even a second of my life. So he is vigil, inner vigilance. He is inside his vigil, outward, externally, he is blind like. He is sitting with open eyes, looking all around, but nothing is getting absorbed. His inner awakening is so powerful. So these are the characteristics of sattvic people, endowed with sattva. How a devotee endowed with sattva will be there. No external expressions at all. Nobody knows he loves God. I saw in our Karkana, one person used to get up early in the morning, before anybody gets up. The morning Mangalarati begins in the temple, suppose 4:30. He'll be there 3:30. He'll be just waiting for someone to come and open the door. By that time, before the main door gets opened, he would have swept whole thing outside, all outside area. Same our Venkatamana temple where you go in Karkana. So he'll come in the morning, sweep all the outside, sweep the road also, and then wait for the temple to open. The moment he opens, he rushes inside and cleans the inner prakara. And then everything is clean, he will put the broomstick in his shoulder and runs away. Nobody knows. Only that watchman who opens the gate alone knows. Before the first man can come, he has gone away. And he goes back and covers his head and sleeps off. Nobody, people will think he has never, this is the one person who doesn't go to temple. All are going, getting up in the morning, taking bath and going. He will be sleeping up to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But he gets up early and goes, finishes all things. He doesn't want to exhibit his devotion or love to anybody. It is exclusively for God. It is in his inner shrine, Guhayam, in the cave of his heart. He offers it to the divine. He feels the presence. He calls on him within. He does prayer within. Externally, nothing is there. This is sattvic people, how they live and how they do the sadhana. No external exhibition. I am told a few times that when I was once in Karkal in somebody's house, that was Rath Yatra day. The chariot of the Lord is going to be pulled. Morning, I was in their house, so many devotees gathered. We had bhajans, this, that, spiritual discussions and all that. Finally, we had our noon food. We went for rest few minutes, again joined. By the time all are getting ready to go for chariot, car festival. So one by one started leaving. Almost all people went away. Only one family remained. I asked, time is over, go. They said, no. We don't like that hustle bustle. We want to love and serve God in silence here. When you are here, I have to utilize that. He said, sattvic person, but Rajasic people, they want to pull the chariot. They are Rajasic by nature. They cannot sit quietly and meditate. By chance, I asked them to stay back. Why are you going there? You stay here, we'll have some spiritual discussion, this, that, guided meditation. All right, he will stay, but his mind will be there. Oh, all those people have gone. They might have be holding the rope now. The signal will come, all will start pulling. Every moment he sees watch, and then what might be happening there, he'll be imagining. He is physically here and mentally present there, because he is Rajasic. These people doesn't want to go and utilize the opportunity of satsanga. This is the Sattvic Rajasic. And Tamasic people catch, hold, bring, cut, offer, kill, beat, all this will go on. They are absolute necessary for their living, nothing more. A morsel of food to sustain the body, what suits their system, that's all the food. A small mat to sleep on, no pillow also, just lie down. No wrapper is necessary, they can bear heat and cold. So 2 pairs of clothes to wear alternate days and for putting for washing. So that is how they spend with minimum things. It is austerity, tapasikal jivana. Just whatever is necessary for bodily sustenance, give it, nothing more. While giving also, see that you will not enjoy the taste, but offer the taste to God. Perceive, understand, experience, it is your experience, and offer it to God. So this is how the Sattvic person feels. An aspirant possessed of Rajasic Bhakti puts a tilak on his forehead and a necklace of holy Rudraksha beads interspersed with gold ones around his neck. All laugh. At worship he wears a silk cloth. All external glory. Nothing to internal glory. Yes, I was telling about the 4 things. Once I was in day before yesterday or so, or 2 days before yesterday, I told about Lakshman Chaitanya Maharaj, where I was to stay. 4 items he used to tell to his disciples. One is, don't be afraid of what others say, but do what is right and what is good. Don't depend upon the opinion of others. Their comments, don't worry. Don't be carried away by the sayings of others. What other things people will think, if I do like this, if I sit and do japa, what others will think? These things. Don't bring, because their sayings, what you are thinking, they would say, they would feel, is there in your fear. Important part. We have heard many times, what others say, don't worry. But the fear the others may think, that fear is there, what others people will think. In that fear, what they would say is in my imagination, and it is staying in that fear. I have that fear, what others will think. In that fear, it's lodged my thinking that they may think like this about me. So don't possess that opinion. It doesn't have reality. Because your fear itself is false. So in that fear it rests. Second one is what I told the other day. You are earning money. The more money you earn, the more will be your drive or tendencies to move towards enjoyments. Just necessary for your living, you earn. If you want to give some charity, you earn. For God's purposes, yajna, dana, tapa, you use. Nothing more. If you go a step ahead to save or to use, or it will come for some other day, it will catch you. It will be never fulfilled. That 7.5 pots, wealth. That one story was there. One person will be going somewhere and he will be living somewhere, I'm forgetting mostly. He gets a dream, go to such and such place, you will get wealth, lot of wealth. He gets up, morning, he is still lingering that dream, go in such and such place, you will get wealth. He wants to check whether it is there and he would get. And when he goes, there he finds 7.5 huge jars full of gold. Somehow he sees that it reaches his home. He'll be working with king. He's a direct servant of the king. He doesn't have any dearth for wealth or money because he is working directly for a king. Whatever he wants, anytime, king is there to give. Then he gets that 7.5. Now, whatever he gets, he wants to make that 7.5, 8 jars full. 7 jars are full, one is half. Whatever used to come and he would put in that, he would put in that. He wants to complete that jar and give. Years pass, he cannot. Now and then he will go to king and tell, I want little money, this, that and all. He will get. King will freely give. Then how much he giving also is not satisfied. He was never like this. He was a man never asked for wealth or money. I used to give him. What has happened to him is, suddenly he remembers. He calls one day and asks, have you got that 7.5 jars? He says, yes. You want to complete it? No? Yes. That's a magic jar. Go and keep it back where it was there. You will go back to your life of fulfillment and joy. When these 7.5 jars are there, you will never get peace. Whole life you will struggle to fill it, you will not. The moment these jars come, many have got this jar, and when they almost towards the death, when they are able to fill it, it disappears. All these 7 will disappear, 8 will disappear. So that is never fulfilled. So he says, the moment you get wealth or money, say that it's how to use it, where to use it, and see that you don't go a step ahead to acquire more wealth anytime. The second thing is. Third is what I have told the other day, before others laugh at yourself. Before others laugh at you, you laugh at yourself. The fourth one is, whatever you think to be serious, serious problem, take it as inconsequential. It doesn't have any consequence. Inconsequential. That is, it doesn't matter. There is no consequences. I do something, what is the consequence? I have to face parinama. वो परिणाम रहित, सोच लो कि वो परिणाम रहित, उसमें कोई परिणाम नहीं. No good, no bad. When serious things you have to attend, and whichever is you think doesn't matter, those things you take seriously. Intellect always has a wrong thinking, error in thought, taking right for wrong and wrong for right. Always, because it's a world of Maya you are living in. So, eternal you think as not existing, and the existing thing which you are able to perceive, you think it is eternal, Shashvata. So see that you will not take inconsequential as serious and take serious things as inconsequential. How beautiful you see. So that you will never be tense, but everything will be fulfilled. All your actions that are to be done, you will do. What is to be achieved, you will achieve through. So these four things he is to tell to his disciples. And most of his lectures, many times he used to repeat this. We saw how the people live bare minimum requirements. Besides, such a devotee never flatters anyone for money. For any kind of benefit, it need not be money only. No flattering. The one whom we have to flatter is God alone, who is eternal. He is the only glory that you can flatter. Flatter means स्तुति, स्तुति करना. पैसे के लिए किसी की स्तुति मत करना. Don't run after the money. So, this person never went. These sattvic people, their attention is not how to get money or how to. It has to come to me. Whatever has to come, that will come. Whatever is not to come, will never come. However efforts you may put, if you are not earned and kept, it will never come to you. And however negligent you be, or not wanting it, still things come if you have earned and kept. It is bound to be yours. Whether it is wealth or sukha or dukkha, whatever it is. So, an aspirant possesses Rajasic Bhakti, puts on a tilak on the forehead and a necklace of holy Rudraksha beads interwoven with gold ones. He wants to show off his glory around his neck. All laugh. At worship, he wears a silk cloth. A man endowed with tamasic bhakti has burning faith. Such a devotee literally extorts boon from God. Extorts, as if he is snatching away boon from God, even as robber falls upon a man and plunders his money. Bind, beat, kill, that is the way of the dacoits. Saying this, Master began to sing. Om निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पा धृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः।